Hello.
Are we filming? Yeah. Hello.
It's happening.
We should all introduce ourselves.
Yeah, today's an extra special podcast. Welcome back to Double Indemnity, the podcast. I am here with the women of my family.
Carly Bernard.
What do you do, Carly Bernard?
I am an interactive designer.
I never call you an interactive designer. I always call her a graphic designer. Is that wrong?
You can be graphic.
Is that offensive?
Carly is graphic all the time.
I'm a graphic.
Let's just get that out.
I'm a graphic designer, but my job title is interactive, and that sounds way cooler. So I tell people that because then they don't know what it is, and I just sound.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means either.
Is that what it says like on your job?
Yeah, that's my official job. But also, if you're watching the YouTube, I am. Oh wait, let's get to mother. Sorry, mother.
Oh.
Mother. This is my mom.
Okay, yeah, I'm the mom. I guess people call me Terry. So that's about it.
You guess you're not sure if they call you
Yeah.
Terry?
Mom's a residential designer.
I had to go hold it close.
Yeah, you gotta hold it close so they can hear you.
Gotta be close.
Mom's a residential designer.
Yeah, it just means I design houses.
She makes houses. She
I
made
draw
this
house
house.
plans.
She made the house
Yeah,
we're sitting in
did
right
this
now.
house.
She makes pretty nice houses.
A lot of houses.
So, on this extra special episode, we have a theme for the episode. Carly, do you want to intro the
I
theme?
would like to explain a little. If you're watching, you can see that I have a bridal veil on. I actually just got married 2 months ago. And Emmy's bridal shower is actually tomorrow because she's getting married in September.
Yes, that's why I'm home right now.
To Jonathan, the other podcaster who we uninvited to this
Yeah, he was uninvited. He's been excommunicated.
You can't see if you're listening, obviously, but I'm passing the veil onto the new bride. And now you get to wear the wedding veil.
I don't even know. This probably looks really weird on me.
It's a lot. It's a lot for you. Let's pull it back a little bit.
Okay.
It's a little much.
I feel like I don't know what I look like right now, so I don't know if it looks cute or not.
Okay, but yeah, so what we're doing is for the bridal theme, and then Emmy's bachelorette party is also next weekend. So we're going to each say our top 5 favorite wedding movies.
Oh yeah, we made a list, and I honestly
We got a
feel
list.
like there's going to be a lot of overlap.
I don't know.
But before
don't
we get
know.
in, I do want to do. Carly told us to start doing this segment. What are we watching right now? I feel like it'd be fun if we talk about what we're watching right now because Jonathan and I are always watching it together, which is like kind of lame.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you are watching right now.
About watching? Are you talking about what? Are you streaming? I mean,
Yeah,
not
like what we
movies.
watch on TV, or even movies like
Because, I mean, we
anything.
go to like 3 movies a week.
I know you raised us right, so we try to keep up,
Yeah.
but we can't.
We started this. We are responsible for all.
They
of
are
this.
responsible.
They are responsible. I have a degree in television, so I am.
We're highly qualified.
I know more than everyone because I have a degree in it.
Okay,
That's true.
Your diploma literally says that
says
your degree is in television.
And then my
I don't know
husband's
what you did the whole 4 years.
my
but
husband's is cinema sciences. So
that
What
sounds-
does that even
sounds
mean?
Better,
we are
though.
more
Yours is
educated
just
than
television.
all of y'all. Bam.
Okay, so
Bam.
what are you watching?
Okay, well, what we're watching right now, I think the only thing we're watching is Silo, which we talked about in the car already. But it's like a dystopian something. It reminds me of like Divergent days.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that kind of stuff? When Divergent was big and like, God, what else was there that was coming? Hunger Games?
Yeah.
It's like that, but they brought it back. And I feel like there's a very strong culture of that amongst our generation.
Well, they're also bringing back the Hunger Game movies.
Oh God,
I wish they weren't doing that.
I wish we had the photo of Emmy with her Hunger Games outfit.
my God,
on.
Emmy
I mean,
was-
she
Oh
was
my
obsessed
gosh! Didn't I
with
do it
Hunger
for
Games.
Halloween or something?
No, there was a thing at school, a promotion for the book fair, I think, and you acted out the Katniss scene. And
Yeah.
you had the braids and the t-shirt,
No.
and you acted out Katniss when.
I have that video somewhere.
Yeah, we've got the video somewhere, but
And
yeah,
it's like,
Emmy
I
was
volunteer as tribute.
obsessed.
And then one
Oh
of
my
the
God, I
kids
forgot
in
about
my
that.
class,
Obsessed.
like picked you up, and you're like,
And, oh my God, it was dramatic. Yes.
Oh my
but
gosh.
Emmy was obsessed.
I'm not kidding.
with
I
Hunger
completely
Games.
forgot about that till you just brought it up. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
we
I
should
have
watch
stories.
it.
I have stories.
I was super into the Hunger Games.
yeah, you were.
But it wasn't just me. Like it was really
everybody.
everybody was
It was
obsessed
your
with
generation.
Not me, though. I
Yeah.
don't read books.
It. Okay.
That started a dystopian thing. I don't think anyone even knew what the word dystopian. I mean, never even heard of it until they started.
yeah.
I didn't, but
I mean, that
Just
started
like
it.
extreme government control,
So,
basically.
but you like dystopian, but you won't watch like The Last of Us with the whole
I
zombie
love
thing.
The Last
That's
of
not
Us.
dystopian.
I know, but
That
it's.
is dystopian. It's
I mean, it takes place
is
in the future, but I
dystopian,
mean,
yeah.
you know.
I feel like dystopian is like the government is controlling the masses.
It is, but it's also like a kind of a future kind of vibe, isn't it?
True, it's usually futuristic, like what could happen to society.
But it's
futuristic
like
just
what
because we
happens
don't currently
after-
live in a dystopian society.
I think it's after the government fails and somebody else takes over as government.
It's like Blade Runner.
But I don't really know. Here we are.
True, Blade
using
Runner would be a
terms-
dystopian.
We're using terms we don't know.
I do want to say, I would say I am the dystopian expert in the group, and I always thought it had something to do with like a strict government, but I also don't know.
So like Terminator.
Yeah, I think
Terminator would be that, but
I
they
don't
didn't
know.
have the word dystopian back then.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
Okay, well, what are
we
you
really got
watching right
stuck
now,
on
Carly?
that.
What have you been watching?
Yesterday we watched a Rock Hudson movie called Strange Bedfellows with Rock Hudson and Gina Lola Brigida.
Lola Bridget.
Oh, I love that name.
I don't care what her name is. I don't think she's that pretty. I'm sorry. I don't understand. Okay, we're not going to get into that. And then other than that, like, we're not really watching any TV right now. We're just watching like movies.
Yeah, but no, you can say the movies too.
I watched this week. Let me pull out my LetterBoxd.
Jonathan does the same thing.
I watched a lot this week.
Okay.
I watch a lot,
You
like
watch a lot.
without Landon. I watched the Anna Nicole Smith documentary on Netflix. Wasn't that good? I watched The Wedding Date.
Oh, I love the wedding day.
Princess Diaries.
Were you preparing for the
She was
podcast?
preparing.
Where'd You Go? Bernadette, Parenthood, Princess Diaries 2, Mamma Mia, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ramona and Beezus. That's everything I watched.
It was
Oh,
a slow week.
Oh my god, you've watched so many movies.
Slow
But
week.
you don't. I feel like you and Carly are the same. That when you work, you like to have something going in the background,
I
and
do.
so are you actively like watching
I
them
do actively watch them, yeah.
and actively work at the same
I'm
time?
not actively working. I'm
Okay, but-
actively watching.
But typically, you watch something you've already seen, so you don't have to like really follow it.
Yeah.
you know?
That's true. That's true.
It's usually like kind of dumber movies.
Yeah.
Last week I watched this movie 9. Very good. Very, very.
What is it about?
It's basically like in Italy and there's an Italian director and it like goes through the
Isn't
like
it
I
Fellini?
think I should
Federico Fellini,
know.
I think.
Who?
Federico Fellini?
I
Or
don't
something.
something
When you say Fellini, I just think of the pizza place in Atlanta.
It's basically all the women.
I don't
They
know. We
all
keep talking about things we don't know.
sing sexy songs and do sexy dances and it's
So sexy stuff.
lots of
Kind of a
sexy
musical.
stuff. Sexy people doing sexy things.
So Carly likes to watch sexy people doing sexy things. Mom, what did you watch this week?
Jeez, I feel a little bit like, I don't know. Okay. I'm embarrassed to say that I watched the Queen Charlotte on Netflix.
No.
Oh, I kind of want to watch it.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I
and
loved
I felt
it.
like it really filled in some holes to Bridgerton that I didn't understand. And now it all makes sense now. So now I had to rewatch Bridgerton, the first season. So now I'm currently watching Bridgerton again. So I'm kind of in a Bridgerton phase this week. That's just this week.
Bridgerton first season was so good. Like, I mean, binge. I binged
I love the
it.
second season
I mean,
too,
the
though.
music, the way they use music. Oh my God.
They really did.
Taking the current hits and then they're putting them in this, you know, I wouldn't say symphony, but, you know, a strings type situation.
Yeah, like an
quartet
orchestral or something. I don't know what you would
orchestral
call
kind of
it.
thing. I mean, and then they do the dances with the costumes and oh my God. But this is just a girly person talking. I'm sorry.
What? Are you kidding me? I love the girly person stuff. This is a
I
girly.
know,
Ramona and Beezus, that is a movie for children.
Yes, but what would Jonathan say? I just keep thinking. I mean,
Who cares? This is a podcast strictly girly.
That's literally uninvited.
Yeah, that's why Jonathan is not on
That's
the
why he's
podcast.
not here.
I love the girly stuff. Okay. Let me get some water. Are we ready to talk about our movies?
So why are we here?
Okay, so the plan for the episode is we're going to all talk about our top 5 favorite wedding movies. Or movies that are a majority about a wedding, I would say.
Wedding, like leading up to a wedding, revolving around a wedding. I don't feel like there has to be a wedding. It's just about a wedding.
I don't know. I was thinking there needed to be a wedding.
What movies are you talking about that the wedding didn't actually happen?
Actually, I think all my movies.
You had one
Oh wait,
that
no.
you were talking
One
about,
of my
and I said,
movies is not. One of my movies does not have a wedding in it, but it's about a wedding.
That doesn't make any sense. Is it Runaway Bride or something?
No.
But there is a wedding in that.
There's a wedding in that. Let's get going.
Okay.
I think the bride should start.
True. Okay. Well, first off, I want to say that I feel like I am slightly biased based off of nostalgia because these are all movies that Mom showed us.
True.
That Mom liked.
Yeah.
Which I think biased
Sorry.
me.
Yeah.
But you raised us right, so I think they're all good selections, honestly. And I'm honestly very suspicious that we're all gonna have pretty much the same movies.
It should be interesting to
Yeah.
see. But
Okay.
If we have the same movies, we should like say that.
Well,
Yeah.
and we can own up to what number. Are yours numbered or no?
I'm not listing mine number wise
I
because
tried
I
to
can't.
number mine.
No, I
don't
can't
think
rake
I can
mine.
rate
Ugh.
mine.
No, I can't either.
It's too
It's
hard.
like picking which one of your children are the favorite. You know what I'm
Obviously,
saying?
bingo.
Yeah, obviously your love for your children is completely comparable to
Yeah, it's like I
picking
just can't.
movies.
You know, it's like having to pick which your favorite kid is. So
True. Okay, well, I'm gonna say the first one that I thought of when we did this, and it's Wedding Crashers.
That isn't even on my list.
No.
Actually, yeah.
I did put it on my list, but it's more of an honorable mention situation.
Honorable mention? Oh my god, that
Only
movie is
because
so
I have
good.
so many other favorites. The wedding movies are like the most amazing thing on the planet. So
Yeah, honestly,
it's like
they're the
there's
best
so
genre.
many. But yes, I did think of Wedding Crashers.
Mom, it is the best genre of movies. Is wedding movies.
I
gotta
just
tell ya.
enjoy that genre the most. I don't know what it is about a
Nothing
wedding.
like a good wedding.
I know. Okay, I don't know
Except
why. I'm just so
we don't
tired.
get cake.
We don't get the cake. Maybe we need some cake.
The whole point of
We
a
should
wedding
have had
is
cake right now.
We should be eating cake.
Mom and Emmy. Okay, Emmy came home today from South Dakota, and Mom's like, I made you banana bread. And then Emmy's like, well, I made banana bread, and I brought it on the airplane. And then we had a banana bread off, and Mom's is better.
I think I
Sorry.
won.
Mom's is better, but this is what sustained me through the day. So I am grateful for my banana bread because I was actively pulling it out in the airport, cutting up slices of it.
I know, it looked
I
like you
can't-
ate half of
I
it.
can't believe you didn't get nailed for that plastic knife. I mean, that could be weaponry.
Oh no, I got it in the airport because I was worried they would take it away, and I was
Okay.
like, it's already suspicious flying with like these microphones, but nobody cared about the microphones.
Okay,
you
but
could've
wedding
pre-cut
crashers.
it.
We have to get back
Oh.
to the movie.
Back
We're
to the
like
weddings.
we're like two extremely ADD people, and then Emmy's the only focused one in this
Yeah.
group.
You think I'm focused? You know
Hey,
what's
you are
funny
the
though?
most focused person I know.
No, but you know.
Because Carly and I are bad influences.
No, what's so funny about it is you guys are so like all over the place focused, and I can only focus on one thing. Like I am so useless because I cannot focus on more than one thing. Jonathan gets so mad at me about it.
If we're watching a movie and I start talking, Emmy just turns into like total bitch mode. Cannot focus on like the conversation and watch a movie.
I mean, this is wedding talk, so I think it counts to be able to talk about it on the podcast. But for our wedding, I like actively, Jonathan was talking about wanting to make like a podcast of music to play in the background, but I was like, I do not want that because if there is music playing in the background that I know, I will literally only be able to think about the music and like not at all be able to talk to people or like enjoy the event. Like I am useless.
I don't know. I'm impressed that you can sit here with us at all and even acknowledge our presence.
I've had around 22 years of experience, so you get a little better about it.
Used to it. Wait, okay, back to Wedding Crashers.
Okay, so Wedding Crashers. Where are we with Wedding Crashers?
Let's rank them, right? On like best wedding movie to worst, scale of 1 to 10. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Comedy wise, it's a 10.
I was going to say, but what if we labeled them as comedy weddings? Because then we have a whole nother...
But I'm not organized for that.
Wait, we're kind of considering these, I feel like, rom-coms in general.
Yes, with weddings involved.
Rom-com, but wedding.
Yeah, wedding comedy. I mean, that's up there. But I think we all have
Did you
another
hear my
wedding
burp?
comedy on our list. So
I would
We'll
give
have to
this
say.
one a solid 7 out of 10 for wedding movies.
Wedding
no,
movies,
I'd
I
even
don't
give
think
it an 8. No.
it's
my
I
God,
feel
girl,
I
come
get the 8,
on.
yeah.
it's not about the wedding, it's about the comedy. I'm sorry. I don't like
That's
it as a wedding
true.
movie. I think it's a 10 for comedy, but like wedding wise, it's just I don't know.
I guess it's more about the festivities in the wedding.
Okay, because it's not about a singular wedding, maybe we can say that. I don't
burped
know.
again.
It's like he's working a lot of weddings. It's not about
just
the
wanna
wedding.
hear what it
it's
sounds like
about
on the podcast.
activity of going to the wedding. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does this mean we get to disqualify Emmy's pick?
What? Oh my god.
Oh my God, Emmy's down to 4. You're out.
Okay, well, someone else has to
Okay.
say a movie next.
Okay, Carly.
Okay, I will do a movie. Let's see.
Now, mine are rated though.
So I have another obvious, Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrote some notes down.
If we're going for comedy, then
Bridesmaids, but it
oh.
feels more wedding related.
Yeah.
You know, it's about the wedding events. It's about the bridal shower. It's about the bachelorette party. It's so fucking funny. I just can't. I can't. We should probably watch it while you're home.
I have to say though that as the mom, when this came out, you guys were a lot younger.
Yeah.
I did not watch it. I mean, it really was the first to really pull out the trashy wedding.
It was.
I mean,
yeah.
And it was probably like not acceptable for you guys at that time period.
True.
So I didn't watch it. I didn't know,
It was too raunchy,
It was that raunchy wedding. It's like, how can you make a movie about a raunchy wedding? I mean, please.
Yeah. Well,
But once I saw it,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a classic.
It is so funny, and I was like reading up on it, and I guess like it was the first of its like genre. I don't know if it's like a genre, but like women behaving badly. So like it started like after Bridesmaids, it like ushered in all these other like
but none of them were as good.
Yeah, no, Bridesmaids is the best.
Dad's coming through.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Dads are really confused.
Okay.
He's just gonna walk around in the background.
But like I guess also like what they did is, so you know how like The Hangover takes place in like Las Vegas, and
I heard about this. Yeah.
and then in Bridesmaids they get on the plane to Las Vegas.
Oh, come on.
That's pretty cool.
But you never see them in Las Vegas, and they had I guess Las Vegas scenes, but they don't show them or something because they didn't want it to be too much like The Hangover.
Yeah.
Okay, but how many gifts have we sent each other over the phone that come from this movie?
Yes,
Have
the
you
one
said
of her.
gifs or gifs?
The
I
one
still
of
don't
her,
know which
like
way.
I don't know.
Technically, I think it's
You
GIFs.
should know. You're a darn graphic designer.
I think it's the person that invented
I thought
them.
it was GIFs.
I think they call it GIFs. But
GIFs?
people just it's GIFs.
Okay, well, we continually are sending each other these
Bridesmaids gifts.
The one with her on the airplane where she's like, party!
Yeah, that one.
That's the one.
Mhm. But also the one where she's in the middle of the street
And
in
she's
the wedding
pooping
dress.
herself.
Yeah, when
Pooping
she's
in the
pooping herself.
street.
Okay,
I don't
apparently
know. I'm
Kristen
sorry,
Wiig
that was-
hated that part.
That whole scene, though, I mean, it is disastrous. It is beyond horrific. In the
She's like
bridal shop,
like projectile,
there's projectile
vomiting.
there's diarrhea, and yet it is the funniest thing.
It's so
How
funny.
do you make diarrhea funny?
That's
I'm
like a
sorry.
pretty
Who
legendary
would
like
thought I'm
throw
gonna
up
make diarrhea
scene.
funny?
I just the comedy is so good.
I think about it all the time. I had diarrhea last week, and I look back on it, and it's
Carly
hilarious.
is
I
laughing
thought you were gonna say look back on it as a fond memory.
One of Carly's favorite
it's really
things for the
funny.
week was her bout with diarrhea.
No, it was awful when it happened, but now I look back on it, and
Yeah,
I.
well.
It's a great time.
Okay, we're getting off topic now.
Okay, that's my pick. Is that on anyone else's list?
Yeah, it was
on
it
my
was on
list.
my
It's
list
all of
too.
our lists. Come on.
Okay, I do have a fun fact that I looked up that I thought was really good. I want to say. So Melissa McCarthy said that she was inspired for that character by Guy Fieri from Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Oh my God.
What? That kind of
Really?
makes sense.
Yeah, doesn't it make sense though? It totally makes
It
sense.
does?
Guess. I don't know, like the way she dresses, minus
maybe,
like the
I
hat.
don't know.
That
Thing
is
is,
so
she is
funny.
so beautiful, and then to
She-
see
they-
her kind of like grunged up
Grunged.
like that.
That used to be all she did was like gross.
I know. I'm so glad that
grunge.
they embraced her beauty and really started working it because she's so pretty.
She's so
but,
gorgeous.
She plays the grunge roles well, but I like
and then
that
her
she does serious
husband
roles now
always
too.
having a little cameo in
Oh my
everything,
God.
even commercials. If she does a commercial, he's got a cameo in it.
Yeah.
It's the cutest darn thing.
I love them. I think
But
they're a power
yes,
couple.
That movie, it really.
I think that's my number one, honestly.
I think it's
thought
my
about
number
it.
one too.
It's not my number
That
one.
means we
though.
have to watch it.
And I have a reason for all
Okay,
of
Mom,
mine.
you have to go next then for your number one.
What?
Wait, we have to rank it. I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, how can it not be your favorite if it's 10 out of 10?
It can't. There's reasons though. I have my reasons.
Emmy's got
I always have my
disqualified.
motives. Yeah, Emmy's
Yeah,
first
mine
pick got
was disqualified.
Not even a competition, and we just disqualified you.
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
Okay.
Okay, first thing, the way I went about my list is made by movies that the ones that I can watch over and over. If it is on TV,
That's how mine is.
If I need to stream something, these are my go-tos. And to me, if I'm going to watch it again and again and again and again and again, no matter how many times I've seen it, That's got to be my top ones. And I don't know if I'm going to turn Bridesmaids on and pick it up halfway through the movie and really sit and watch it that many times.
I would 100%.
I can.
I don't know. I watch it when I need to watch it, but so
When I need to, only when it's necessary.
Am I starting with my number one? Or was that your number one?
No. Wedding Crashers was not my number one.
Okay, actually, the bottom of my list, number 5, was Bridesmaids. I'm sorry.
My number one was Bridesmaids.
So then we have to go with my number 4 then, because we've already done my number 5.
Okay, do number 4.
Yeah.
So my number 4 would be 27 Dresses.
I put that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, I can watch it. I probably watch it 27 times.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's why I'm like, it's not on my list, is because you've watched it so many times. I can't watch it anymore.
That's why, because it's so good.
You just like the guy in it.
And do you know, I was reading, I do. Okay, he is my celebrity guy crush.
Who is his
Really? He's not mine.
Oh my God.
What's his
I love
name?
him in it.
What-
Kevin Marsden?
Yes. No,
Oh.
James Marsden.
James Marsden. I would call him Kevin. James
Kevin?
Marsden.
Who knows? Who
I
cares?
don't know, but he is.
I think he plays a Kevin in 27
His
Dresses.
name is Kevin. You're right.
Yeah.
In the movie. That's why I was going to. But now this movie, to me, is just, I can sit and watch it again and again and again. But I thought it was funny. They said that when they were doing her wardrobe, that they kept fitting her in all these dresses, and she has such a figure that she looked amazing in every dress, and they had a hard time making them ugly.
I think that's BS.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not.
I think they were just saying that
She
to
does
flatter
have-
her.
I don't know.
She has a great figure.
She was super,
okay.
She had a great wardrobe in it. I would wear everything she wore in that movie.
Okay, actually, you're right. Because remember the scene where she has the black dress, where she's there's like
When she breaks up with him, when he finally decides he loves her.
yes, yeah, no, when they have the kiss in the end, so she kisses the guy,
George.
George. How do you remember that? I haven't seen it in a minute. And
I don't know why I remember.
there's a part she's got a black dress on, and
Oh, when
her
she's
figure is insane.
She did in this movie.
Like her waist is teeny tiny.
I never noticed
The
that.
only thing,
She
so
looks
this
phenomenal.
apparently the I don't know if it was the writer or whatever, or director, but they didn't want her to get married in the end. And I guess everyone felt like, no, she's got to get married in the end. And I'm glad
married in
it
the
ended the
end.
way that it did. But the only thing I think it was missing was, I don't understand why they did not make her into a wedding planner.
I agree. She should have been a wedding planner.
I always thought she should have gone into somehow showing her as a wedding planner. Now, apparently she wanted to do a second movie. And maybe that's what they would have done. I don't know.
I would
But
watch second
They
movie.
said that they can't get the rights to it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if it was owned by Fox or something, and they won't release the rights to do a second one. But I don't know why. I mean, it would have been perfect. Why did she not? She left her job. Is she unemployed? Well,
It's kind of annoying that the movie ends and the only like happy ending aspect of it is the fact that she gets married.
Yeah, but
Kinda
she's
lame.
no longer always a bridesmaid. She's finally the bride.
Yeah, that is.
and
good
she
note
was
to
right.
end
Every
on.
single one of those girls were up there for her, which didn't look great, but
I think a sequel would like not be a good idea. I feel like at this point in time, a rom-com cannot successfully be executed with the way they're making movies right now, and I think it would be a mistake.
It wasn't big enough of a movie to have a second
yeah,
one.
I am sure that's the case. But I could have,
I would have loved it though. Don't get me
I do
wrong.
think they should have somehow focused on her becoming a wedding planner.
I do feel like though them saying that she looked so good in everything is just maybe because I've heard she's like a nightmare to work with, and
I
they
have
don't
heard
want
she's a
her
nightmare
coming
to work
back
with.
to like
I
kill
agree.
them in their sleep.
Oh, please. Okay.
No, I know she looked good and everything. She looked phenomenal in that.
So how do y'all
I
rate
would
that
give that one
no?
like it was on my list, but I would give it a 5 out of 10. Like it's a nostalgic. I love it. I have a good time, but unlike what you said with Bridesmaids, I wouldn't watch it if I saw it on the TV.
Oh, I watch it again and again and again.
I give it a 6
But
just for
I
nostalgia reasons.
I would say 7.
Mom made me watch it, so it's nostalgic.
Oh, I would give
I
it a
love
7.
it. It was on my list, so
Yeah.
Not
So
on mine.
even though my rankings are different, there's reasons why I ranked them the way they did.
okay.
Okay.
My turn. So the next movie I want to mention is My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh, I love that. We watched that in Greece like a couple Christmases ago.
It's on my honorable mention list.
What? I can't believe you literally have an honorable mention
I do.
list. You
'cause
are
I just
so
can't
thorough.
pick. I can't, put my children against each
Literally.
other.
I love it.
John Corbett looks so good in that movie. He is so cute in that movie.
I mean, it is.
Are we talking
pretty
about
darn funny.
Aiden from Sex and the City?
Yeah.
I only know him as Aiden.
That's the one that's married to Bo Derek. That I sent
but
the
most
picture
people
of.
don't know who Bo
I don't know
Derek
who the heck
is.
Bo is.
God, you should look into that.
10 from the
She's
80s,
from 10.
but whatever.
Like some other really just stupid movies. It doesn't really matter. She's just
Okay.
known for being hot.
Yeah.
Like us,
basically.
of course.
Okay, I know what I'm okay.
I don't know what you know.
Do you know what I know?
When she's the scene where there's the blonde girl running on the beach with the braids in the bathing suit. They like kind of make fun of it all the time, like in movies, like comedies and stuff.
I've seen people make fun of it, but I don't know the original.
It's
that's
her.
Bo Derek.
Oh, okay. So she's a
She's
meme.
like in a skin color bathing
suit,
with her hair all braided,
which is
with
culturally
beads in it.
cultural.
Oh, I've seen that.
And she's running usually in slow motion, I think, or something.
Of course, she's
and the
running
beads
in
are
slow
flying,
motion.
and that's Bo Derek.
Yeah, the beads are culturally inappropriate, but it's fine.
Okay,
I always got them on Disney cruises though.
There used to not be such a thing as culturally inappropriate,
But it's still
that's a new
culturally
thing. And back
inappropriate.
then, it was not considered culturally inappropriate because there wasn't such a thing as culturally inappropriate.
Yeah. But okay, get back.
We were bad back then.
So my
Okay,
big fat
Big
Greek
Fat Greek
wedding.
Wedding.
And it was funny. I was looking at fun facts for this, and they said that they use the letter.
Oh my God, those are thorough notes.
No,
Are
not
those your notes?
These are just copied and pasted fun facts. I'm not
Oh my
even reading all
gosh.
of them.
That is impressive.
No, those
It's
are
an
just
outline.
those are just copy and pasted notes. Like literally
You even
one
have
fun fact
bullets
for
next to them.
each. Mom, you're literally not even listening
Okay,
to me
go ahead.
explain it.
I know, I'm just so impressed.
Okay, so for my big fat Greek wedding, I saw a fun fact that I thought was cute where they said the letter in Greek that looks like an E, but it's like lines.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's actually an S sound. So the way that they spell it, it's actually written my big fat grsk wedding. I just thought that was funny.
I didn't know that's funny.
I think this movie's just a classic. Like it's like a family, like a Greek family, which just seems like so overwhelming in a great way. And I always just, dream of someone one day gifting me like a whole house. That would be nice.
Mom, where's my
dream
house
on.
wedding
That
gift?
is not your wedding gift.
I would like a house as my wedding gift
Yeah.
right next to you.
Well,
Okay,
you
that
are
would be
you
okay,
can move
but I'm
into
not
mom's
buying
house.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
live
I
with
was
my
like,
mother right now.
What are you talking about? You live upstairs.
My husband and I moved in with my parents like a couple days after we got back from our honeymoon. So romantic.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh.
We live rent free now.
Living the dream.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Do I know anything cute about Big
Okay,
Fat Greek
well.
Wedding? Oh yeah, isn't it the highest grossing rom-com like of all time or something?
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, let me
Oh,
see.
and there's another one coming out. Did
Yeah,
you know that?
a third one, right?
It
The
looks
third
really
one,
cute.
It looks really cute. The second one was pretty good. It was, but I think the third one's going to be good. It looks good.
I remember also hearing there was a fun fact, like the writer of the play or something, like Tom Hanks called her to say that they wanted to produce the movie, and she hung up the phone because she thought it was a prank call.
Wait, you guys, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, highest grossing rom-com of all time, 241 million. That's insane.
They must have had a big Greek turnout or something.
Must
Maybe.
have been a very low budget movie too. It couldn't have been that high
know.
budget.
I don't know. That one's on my list. I rank it an 8 out of 10. Always will watch it if it's on the TV.
Yeah, I give it 8 out of 10. Yeah.
You know what? I would give it a 9. It's not on my list, but I really do. I do love that movie. It's so fucking funny. Love it.
Did it make your list, Mom?
I told you it was on my honorable mention list.
I'm giving it a 9. Let me see
I
what
had
it.
some I just could not kick off the list.
I'm interested in its budget. So its budget was only $5 million. They made so much money off of that movie for $5
That's
million
such a
budget.
low budget.
And
for,
she wasn't an actress. I mean,
The only thing that woman has ever been in is like Nina Vardalos, whatever. She's only ever done like Greek stuff, like My Big Fat Greek.
but wasn't
whatever.
that the first thing she'd ever done? I mean,
Probably. Let's see.
did she write it?
I think so. I know
I
she's
felt
the
like
one
she
who hung
wrote
up
it.
on Tom Hanks.
She
I
acted
thought
in
she'd
some
written
other.
it.
You know what, guys?
But that's okay.
My
Carly.
IMDb ain't working right now.
That's okay. We forgive.
Okay.
What's your
Carly,
next
move on
movie,
to your next
Carly?
one.
Wait, I want to know her first movie.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. My next movie is, and this isn't ranked in any kind of way, is, I know this is on. I'm assuming this is on Wedding Date. What?
It's my number one.
Oh, the way that you said it, I was like, what? You don't like it?
You crazy
It is
person! I
my-
know it's your favorite.
It is my number one. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if it's worthy or not, but it is still in my
It is
heart.
worthy. Okay,
The
so I'm
number
going to
one.
start. Now, there's multiple quotes in this that I know Mom and I'm going to start with my favorite quote. This is the best quote about love I've ever heard in a movie. Mom has a different one. I'd rather fight with you than make love with anyone else. I love it.
I know, but there's one, and I should have looked it up first, but it's something like, I think I'd miss you even if I'd never met you.
Yeah. Well, if you look up most romantic quote like ever, it says it's from this shitty movie called Love Story that I don't like at all.
My
Oh, I hate that
God.
quote
And
so
it
much.
says, love means never having to say sorry. No, love means saying fucking sorry.
Carly
means you
wants a
better say
sorry
you're sorry.
all the
I
time.
want sorry for
Yeah.
that quote. That's the worst quote ever. In that
Yeah,
movie, the
I
first
hate
time I
that
heard it, I
quote.
was literally like, no, are you fucking serious? This is
Yeah.
a toxic relationship. Some man wrote that quote.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, but back to our
Wedding date?
wedding day.
It's just so good. It's so good.
Fashion. They
Okay.
look so fucking good.
There's not much negative I can say about it, except for that I'm sorry, but Amy Adams with the white blonde hair.
No, I love it.
No.
No, she's got this like pale like skin,
didn't
and then with
get
this
it.
bleached blonde hair, she's like Marilyn Monroe or something.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
I didn't get her in she would just look washed out the entire time.
I think it was pretty. It's like a look.
No.
I think the fashion's great. The music's great when they play the
Okay, oh God, what's her name?
Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing. Didn't she wear almost all of her own clothing?
I have
There was no
clue.
budget in the movie for wardrobe. She wore her own wardrobe.
Is that why she just looks phenomenal the entire time?
I guess so. Didn't have to fit anything, I guess, but yeah, she wore her own clothes in the movie because there was like it's a low budget movie.
Wow.
I love that. Yeah. Well, that's
Oh my
funny
God! And
'cause
who
one of
played
the
the mom?
one of the reasons
What is her name?
she's
I'm
dating
terrible with
Sarah
names. I'm
Paulson.
old.
Sarah Paulson's girlfriend.
She is one of the funniest people.
She plays such a good bitch.
She cracks me up.
Look up Sarah Paulson's wife.
Yeah, just look up whoever's in it. But I'm
I
not
always
good
get her
with names
mixed
anymore.
up. Oh no, I just saw her.
Sarah, I pulled up the.
Go back. It is
Right there, underneath her.
Holland
right there.
Taylor.
Holland
Sarah
Taylor,
Paulson's
yes.
wife.
She is
no girlfriend.
so funny.
Yeah, she plays a really good like mean mom. But it's funny because one of my like number one reasons why it's one of my favorites is because of the fashion, and I didn't even know that like she's like Deborah Messing.
Yeah,
like,
that was she was
wearing her own clothes. She's good style.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a weird story, but
I love that.
oh my God.
So
and
let's
then
rank
that Air
it.
Supply. Okay, I mean I love Air Supply.
I love Air Supply.
And when they have the Air Supply poster, it's just like, exchange student. No, girl, work the Air Supply, please.
I know.
Love songs.
And-
Hello.
Deborah Messing, and I feel bad. I'm like blanking on people's names.
And I mean, Dylan McDermott does look.
Oh, is it Dylan McDermott?
Isn't it Dylan
It's
McDermott?
Dermot Mulrooney.
Oh, Dermot Mulroney,
Everyone
wrong
gets
one.
them confused. Dermot Mulrooney and Deborah Messing have phenomenal chemistry.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
they
They
do.
really do.
Yeah, seriously. That's one of the reasons I love it too, is because like their relationship feels so real.
I could see them being married in real life.
Unlike Owen Wilson and Rachel McAdams in Wedding Crashers, who have zero.
They don't have
They
chemistry.
don't.
Yeah.
I know. I don't get
I don't
it
need.
either.
I'm just without words on this movie. I just love it. It speaks for itself. I would give this one a 10 out of 10.
Honestly, yeah, me too. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay, so we definitely all agree these Wedding Crashers was disqualified.
Why are you guys so mean? You love that movie. Literally, you love it, but it got
do love that
disqualified.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Mom's turn for another one.
Okay, for me, I'm going to throw in there Monster-in-Law.
Oh, I didn't think
Oh
of
my
that one.
God,
I
please,
love that
Jane
movie.
Fonda
I
and
love that
J-Lo?
movie.
Who would put them together?
I am the biggest Jane Fonda fan, but this is not like I just don't consider it like a wedding movie.
Oh,
I
gosh.
It's about
Are
them
you
planning
kidding
their
me?
wedding, and
planning
she's,
the
like,
whole
trying to
wedding.
ruin
You cannot
it.
disqualify that one.
It's
I'm
one
sorry.
of the I can okay, I'm not saying disqualify because obviously it's like a wedding movie, but like I don't know, it just didn't come up.
Yeah, and Wedding Crashers
Oh
isn't
my
a wedding
God.
movie.
Wedding Crashers, just no. I don't know if you
Okay.
could hear my dog, Bingo.
He did the cutest little groan
Does
ever.
that mean he didn't like it?
It's a hard knock life for Bingo. So hard to be
Okay.
a puppy.
Bingo
No, come
was an
on.
orphan once.
Monster-in-Law,
orphan.
not a wedding movie?
It is. I just like don't know why. I just
Oh.
don't. It doesn't come to mind. Like it's
Oh my
not just about
gosh.
the wedding.
I can watch
It's-
it again and again. Again, it's another one of those that I
I
can just
love
keep watching again and
Monster-in-Law.
again. And I thought it was interesting. I mean, first thing, so she used her ex-husband Ted Turner as inspiration for her character. So, and then when you look at the photos, all the photos, when J-Lo walks into the house for the first time, and there's all, she's like, ooh, Oprah, you know, and there's all the photos of her with these people.
So funny.
Those are all real photos from her past.
Of course.
Wow,
That they
I
use.
love that.
It's like, these aren't the
Fonda,
fake, you know, this is Jane Fonda for real.
she's like a part of
One of them is with Ted Turner.
She's a part of history, like
I know.
genuinely.
And apparently the slap scene is real. They went after the slaps.
Whoa.
And those were
Wait,
slaps.
They were really slapping?
And I guess at one point, the thing is, there's two sides.
Oh, I've
to the
read about
story.
this. Yeah, like
that Jane Fonda got a cut
from
on her
J-Lo's
eyebrow.
wedding
Now,
band.
some people, there's one side of the story that says it was from her wedding ring, that she had that giant engagement ring on, but she wasn't slapping with her left hand. She was slapping with her right hand.
No, they just want it to be like drama and a better
But
story.
J-Lo's,
Was there actually
J-Lo's
drama?
side of the story was that she caught her with her nail, which to me makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
But because I'm like, okay, wait a minute, how can you say it's a giant rock when she was using the other hand?
J-Lo's had a lot of giant rocks from a lot of men.
A lot of man.
Yeah, one of them had the same man twice. So, and she got a different one.
I know she got a different one, not
They
even the
couldn't
original
pull out
pink.
the old one, but okay, sorry, that's J-Lo.
Yeah, Ben Affleck definitely likes like colored stones because her
But that
first one
pink-
was pink and
I
now
like
it's
the pink
green.
better. The pink was better.
Pink sounds cuter to me.
Oh, that pink was
So
gorgeous.
pretty. The green's kind of weird.
Eh,
Why would you have a green engagement?
I don't know. but
Like
the
an
pink-
emerald?
Wow.
Weird. No, it's like a light green. I'll show you a picture.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
I've
now
never
we're gonna
seen
look
that.
at J-Lo's rings, but okay. But I don't know. I love that
I
movie.
love it. I think it's just so darn
the
funny.
scene with the cake, she really did grab her by the hair and smush her into that cake multiple times, you know?
How do you even do that? Then they'd have to clean her up every single time and get a
Maybe
new
they
cake.
went for one take. I don't know how many takes they did it at, but
Wow.
she really was smashing her by the hair into the cake.
I love that it's all real. Oh my gosh.
first one is pink, and that's
They're exactly the same,
like,
but one's just a different color.
better.
Why didn't they just stay together?
Why are we looking at J-Lo's rings? You
Yes,
guys are
like,
getting, Carly's
I'm-
ADD is
I
really
am
getting bad.
so fascinated by their relationship. Like, I really do feel like they're meant for each other. I don't know.
Okay, so monster-in-law.
Okay, and-
Carly doesn't even acknowledge
Carly
it.
disqualified?
no, for a wedding movie, I'm gonna give it like a 5.
I would give it a 7,
At least give it an 8. Come on.
at least an 8.
At least an 8.
Sway our opinions. We're entitled to.
I don't
I'm
know.
entitled to my 5.
You can have a 5.
Yeah, you're only allowed to have 5 movies. You can only watch 5 of them, those for the rest of your life.
If I am ranking it as just a movie, it's a 10. As a wedding movie, like in my opinion, of all the grand scheme of wedding movies, it's a 5.
Still love it. But I get it. I'm with you. I understand that it could be questionable.
Yeah, because I feel like Jonathan talks about all the time how you put 5 stars on all your movies on LetterBoxd, and you say this is the best movie I've ever seen.
Okay, every movie that you walk out of, the second you see a movie, it's instantly, this is my new favorite movie.
The most
And then
recent one
next
was
week
Guardians
You see
3.
another movie, and it's like, this is my favorite movie. And I'm like, well, I
I
thought
love
last week
a
you had
lot of
favorite
movies very deeply.
Carly has a big heart.
Carly loves
There's
very
room
deeply.
for all movies in Carly's
I have a
heart.
degree in this shit, okay?
No, yours is television.
Yeah, different.
It's all staring at a screen. It's all the
Yeah, I
same.
don't know if you get any respect for movies, Carly. I'm sorry. Your credibility, TV, yes, but movies, no.
I don't know what you're talking
I agree. I think
you.
we should disqualify
I think
Carly.
she's disqualified
I've
completely.
been disqualified. You know what? I'm taking my veil back, bitch.
Take it back. It keeps falling down my head.
Details of
I'm
the
not
wedding.
even married
We're
yet.
not getting into wedding details.
Okay, wait. Emmy, what's
Oh, but how cute's it going to be, though, when you guys introduce yourself and you're suddenly, I'm Emmy Pyle. Emily Pyle.
Emily
You don't go by
Pyle.
Emmy. I'm sorry. She's Emmy.
My family calls me Emmy.
She's Emmy. But still.
But Emmy does whatever.
But I guess you'll be Emily Pyle.
Are you just gonna sit with your veil in front of your face now?
I'm hiding from all my fans.
Okay. Emmy's next.
Oh gosh. I only have one left.
What?
Yeah, because you guys said some of mine too. So my last one that I put on my list was The Proposal.
Is that wedding movie?
It is a wedding movie.
Okay, it's a wedding movie. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. You're
God, I
freaking
didn't think of
welcome.
it.
That is one I
don't-
can
guess
sit
I
and
don't
watch
think of it.
anytime.
I don't
Thank
really
you.
think of it as a wedding movie, I guess.
What? That's a wedding. Just like
No, it's
punch
not
the
a wedding
microphone.
movie.
Sorry, I just punched it with. Yeah.
I didn't think of it as being a wedding movie.
Sorry.
Now, I would give it a 10 out of 10 for comedy, romance, rom-com, whatever,
I don't
but
think
oh
they
my
have chemistry.
God.
I think they have
I
chemistry
don't
for
know if they have
sure.
chemistry either. I'm sorry.
But like comedy wise, they're really funny together. Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Block.
I didn't know if I felt the chemistry either.
There is none. She's too much. She's too old for him.
You know what I thought was interesting? There was a good fun fact I saw about this one. So they said, oh, I need to say it in the microphone. So I saw an interesting fun fact about this one. So they said that Julia Roberts was first offered the role, but she turned it down because they didn't offer her enough money. And in the same year, Julia Roberts turned down another role that Sandra Bullock took, and it was in The Blind Side. And then Sandra Bullock went and got an Oscar for it.
Wow. So she just turned down 2 major roles.
Dang.
Because they weren't paying Julia Roberts enough. And Sandra Bullock was like, yeah, I'll do it, I guess.
Sandra Bullock, I'm going to say, is a better actor.
I think she's a better actress too, and I think she was perfect for both of those roles.
Okay, guys, they both have Oscars.
Wait.
I know, but who doesn't want another, you know?
Doesn't she have an Oscar for Aaron
Julia
Brockovich?
Roberts? Oh, yes, absolutely. She does.
And she wore that great dress to the Oscars. Remember?
No.
She had her hair up.
I wasn't alive. Was I even alive when that
Come on, you don't remember,
No,
Carly?
I
I
thought
don't
she
remember
looked-
what she wore to
I
the
think she looked
2001
phenomenal
Oscars.
for her Oscar.
She won.
Whatever, pick up an Oscar.
She did win for Aaron Brockovich.
She also won for Pretty Women. Or no, nominee.
Nominated. Let me look up Sandra
Which is, it's
Bullock.
hard for comedy to get nominated. Whenever a comedy gets nominated for, Best Picture or whatever,
Sandra
or for
Bullock only won for Blind
Best
Side.
Actress, that's pretty impressive.
Well, they both got their Oscar from one movie, and Sandra
they
Bullock.
they both have an Oscar.
Sandra Bullock was just perfect
But
for
Sandra
it.
Bullock looks like the classic Southern mom. Like, I don't think that Julia Roberts has that look.
I agree. She really fits that soccer mom, like rich soccer mom vibe.
Like, yeah, probably had lipo and did something to her face at some point. Like, yeah.
I just love her, and she plays like a I'll come at you anytime if you try to cross me. You know.
She's
But
good
so
at
does
it.
Julia Roberts, though. She can pull that off, too.
I don't know. I don't think Julia Roberts can pull off this. It doesn't matter.
Okay, she had the mother gene in it, though, and I don't know if Julia Roberts really pulls off the mother gene.
Julia Roberts does not pull off the
I'm
mother
not saying
gene.
she's not a mother.
Well,
but I'm
yes,
just
you
saying
can
she
have
doesn't-
kids.
I mean, she does have kids, but I don't know. She's just never played a role
Okay.
where it's like a mother gene kind of thing.
Julia Roberts and was it Tim McGraw? Yeah, Tim McGraw. There would definitely be no connection between those two. Like, there's no way. Like, they do not look like a couple.
I did like.
Are you talking
Sandra
about the
Bullock with
couple
Tim
in The
McGraw.
Blind Side?
Sandra Bullock and Tim
Yeah.
McGraw. That's what that felt
Why
like.
are we
a real
talking about
couple.
Blind Side?
Because because
Wrong movie. We were talking about the proposal. people.
but we remember why we're talking about
Okay,
it.
fine.
But yeah, the proposal is great.
Oh, the
I
proposal.
still don't know about it being a wedding movie, though. But if you say so.
Fine, you guys are so mean
But
to
it's
me
still
about
a 10.
all my
Oh,
movies.
were we rejecting Amy twice?
Well,
But that's okay. Y'all rejected my monster-in-law, so it's okay.
that's all of my movies.
Guys, this is not getting disqualified.
Oh.
This is still in the running.
I feel like this is less of a wedding movie than Wedding Crashers,
I
though.
would give it a 5.
So generous.
As a
of
wedding
you.
movie, okay.
As a movie, it gets a 10.
As a movie, it gets a
Can I have some
10.
of your
As a
water?
wedding movie, I don't know. I'm going to up her and give her a 6. I'm sorry.
I would give it you.
But I gave it a 10 for a movie.
Okay, somebody else say a movie. I'm just so embarrassed now.
My turn.
Wait, what happened to my turn? Did I get...
You already
Yeah, Mom, you just did a turn. You did Monster-in-Law.
Okay, I got it.
Here we
You're right.
go.
I'm sorry. I'm jumping
Sex
ahead.
and the City of the movie.
Okay.
The
We're gonna have
entire-
to talk about this.
Okay. I'm going to explain why. And I know that a lot of people are going to say in this world that it's not a wedding movie. But yes, it is. Because basically, at the beginning of this movie, her and Big finally decide to get married. And this is after like 10 years.
I love how you come into this full
know what?
force
Give me the
debate.
I gotta hold this shit, okay?
Prepared for
Feeling
this.
attacked.
I have
right
to take
now.
the microphone for this
I'm
one
gonna
because
share with Mom now.
I feel very passionately about this. This is a world that I follow so deeply. The Sex and the City world is a part of my identity. And Carrie and Big, the main characters, if you haven't seen it, they're in Sex and the City, the show. This is Sex and the City, the movie. And basically it's like about their engagement. Halfway, the whole first half of the movie is like up until the wedding. She gets a dress. She's the bride that wore a dress with no name, or the brandless dress. Do you remember?
Yeah, she got a
we
dress
know.
from a thrift
She gets
store.
a dress from like a thrift store, and then he's like, no. So then
vintage. I'm sure that was not a thrift store. I don't.
She
that
said
was
she got it
probably.
She said she got it thrifting.
I know, but thrifting in New York City probably is
different.
not like going to the
True.
thrift
But
store.
then-
Not going to the Savers. Is that where you go?
Yeah,
There is
I'm
a
a Savers girl.
Yeah,
Ew.
I don't think Carrie's going to Savers. I'm sure that was like some kind of couture,
It
kind
is,
of
yeah,
vintage
no,
shop.
absolutely.
Maybe,
But there is a
label
whole
wasn't there,
scene
but-
in this movie where she's shooting a spread for Vogue about like the last single girl in New York
was
is
a
getting
beautiful
married
scene,
or
yeah.
something.
That was great. The photo
And
shoot
she
scene.
tries on like Oscar de la Renta and like all these random people, and then the best dress is a Vivienne Westwood dress, and she chooses that. And then after that, she has to up the ante for the wedding. So then the
She
wedding becomes
matches
huge.
The whole.
She's
Okay,
like,
but
you
what
have-
percentage of this movie has wedding in it?
Okay,
I mean,
half of the movie is wedding, and then at the end of the
I don't know.
movie,
Literally, if you think about it, it's more of like I would say 30% of the movie, because then the other 70 is talking about the lives of the other women.
okay, this
I
bitch is just trying to
know.
disqualify me. She's trying to get back to me.
It's a
You're out for
vendetta
vengeance.
now.
No, I love this movie, but I would never have thought of it
Okay.
as a wedding movie. I think Carly's just trying to find a way to weave Sex in the City into
yeah,
everything.
it really
in her
has to
life.
come down to
You
Sex
are
and the
such a
City.
bitch.
But I mean, what percentage though? I mean,
Half.
There's a small little
No,
tiny
genuinely,
bit. Just
it's
a
not.
tiny.
It's not a tiny bit. The first thing, it's a 2 hour and 45-minute movie. It's super long.
I know, but it's really more
And
about like the relationship.
the first hour of the movie is about a wedding, people. And then at the end, they finally get married. It all leads to
So
them
you mean
coming
the
full
hour,
circle.
The extra hour and 45 minutes
It's
is about
about-
something else.
But then
But
they
you
go
know
on
what?
what
So
was
then it's
supposed to be
less
her
than
honeymoon.
half is about the wedding.
You know
so I
what,
think Wedding
though?
Crashers has more.
I think Wedding Crashers is literally about wedding festivities leading up to a wedding with the wedding party.
Yeah, but this one
Yeah,
has Carrie Bradshaw
yeah.
and Big in it. You should have seen the way that bitch just looked at
Also,
me.
I will say, I never thought her wedding dress in that movie was cute.
Vivienne
I did not
Westwood?
like it.
It's
It was
fucking
so
classic.
ugly.
She looks so much better in the photograph than with that weird feathered
She
thing,
put a bird on her
Oh,
head.
the bird on her head was
And
weird.
I'm sorry.
It was a
I
bird,
didn't get it.
okay?
The photograph when they were photography.
I didn't get the bird
The Vogue
either, but
spread
it's
was so
not.
much prettier.
I wasn't gonna bring up the bird.
Well, if you're gonna say this is a wedding thing, then we're gonna talk about the bird on her head.
Carly, did you want a bird and did mom
I
say no or
cry
something?
in this movie. I cry.
You cry in every movie.
Carly wanted a peacock, and I just said no. I'm sorry.
I want to put a peacock
full
on my
peacock.
head, and Mom was like, "Absolutely not. Nothing goes on your head
Actually,
except
you
for a
had a
veil."
desert wedding, so it would have been like a road runner.
Or like
True.
rattlesnake on my head or
Road
something.
runner.
Or like a javelina.
A javelina. Wow. That'd be
It'd be
beautiful.
so cute.
Whatever. You guys are, I know you guys are all going to disqualify me, so it's fine. I give it a 10 for movie, 10 for wedding, 10 for everything.
10 for general satisfaction.
Okay, Jennifer Hudson's character is awful, and I feel really bad that they did that to her. And
What? I love her character
There's
in
no
it.
point to her character. I love Jennifer Hudson, but like, and then
Jennifer Hudson made her get her shit together.
Carrie like gifts her the ugliest Louis Vuitton
Okay, I
known
agree.
to
That
man.
purse was horrible.
That is honestly offensive.
I don't remember the purse.
It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life. I
I
promise.
like her character
we
in
are
that movie. I
referencing
disagree.
very specific things.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
again,
If you haven't seen
but
the movie,
we
you don't
are
know what I'm
not
talking about.
About anything wedding
I
related in this
think
movie.
disqualification for a wedding movie.
More
What
than yours.
a bitch. I'm not going to be your maid of honor anymore.
So we all.
If you don't support me, I'm not supporting you.
I love the movie. 10 out of 10 for a movie.
Are we all getting one movie rejected at least here?
Yeah, well, we haven't rejected one of
We
yours
haven't
yet.
rejected any of yours.
Yeah, Monster-in-Law.
No, we didn't.
I
I did
didn't.
not get.
out.
I supported you throughout that
You
whole
did not
journey,
get
Mom.
specifically
Okay.
disqualified. That is in the movie.
So
I can't
think
with
we
you.
got to be done talking about Sex and the City because I think a 10
Okay,
out of
well,
10
Can we
for a
all
movie,
do
but
our rankings?
I am
did
sorry.
mine.
No, I have one left.
You can't rank a disqualified movie.
No ranking. Like you have to
Oh.
rank the movie.
I said 10 out of 10 for the movie, but
yeah.
wedding movie 3.
3.
Okay, but that means I wasn't.
I said it just to piss her off.
That means that it wasn't disqualified. It's
No,
not disqualified.
For a 3? We
No.
disqualified yours for a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, bitch. I'm only referring to Emmy as a bitch because mom
only
is
ever-
my
It's
mom.
your-
You have
Her
only
nickname.
ever called me bitch.
Okay, whatever. It's your turn, bitch.
Okay.
Take
you
your
got anything
microphone.
else?
I don't-
Anything else?
I don't have any more movies because you guys said my other movies.
do.
I mean, there are more. I just can't pull them out of thin air, you know?
I have more too.
Okay, Mom, you go.
So Carly is going to argue over this one.
What?
But father of the bride.
Okay.
But the Steve Martin version, Diane Keaton.
No.
She's gonna bring up Elizabeth Taylor.
It's the Elizabeth
If you
Taylor,
don't know,
Spencer Tracy.
It was a remake.
Okay.
But I'm sorry.
This is so heated now.
But I'm sorry. The Steve Martin one. Oh my God! Please.
Okay.
So good. He and Diane Keaton had chemistry. They were a couple.
They
I mean, not in
do.
real life, but I mean, they seemed like a real couple.
I don't honestly remember this movie well enough to be able to talk
God.
about it.
Are you serious?
You looked at me like you were so disappointed.
Oh my God. Steve Martin in this, first thing, Steve Martin never ages.
He doesn't. He honestly still
He
looks so
as
handsome.
good now as he did 25 years
I
ago.
definitely still
white
have a
hair,
crush
very
on
He had
him.
white hair when he was young, so it's like he just
Yeah.
like went right into it, and he's just managed
And
it.
he's like a musical genius too.
I know, my
Just
God.
lots of
Him
respect
on
for
the
him.
banjo.
Guys, he's a GOT
Please.
winner. He's won a Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony Award.
A got?
I got it's a thing, I guess.
An
EGOT?
EGOT.
An
I'm
EGOT.
such a dumb.
Oh.
I'm so
Were
dumb.
you trying to say like a goat?
And
like
an
greatest of
Emmy.
all time or
He's
He's
something?
a goat too.
He's also a cutie.
I know. I'm
He
sorry.
is cute.
Scale of
He's
1 to
still
10, a
good
cutie
looking.
patootie.
It's also just partially his humor, but I
I
just
know. Who wouldn't want to be married to him?
I would marry
It was
him.
quite. I'm sure it was quite the
I
ride.
do
I'm
wanna
gonna divorce
say
my husband of
the
2
only
months.
people saying that they want to marry him are married women.
Okay.
I've only been married for 2 months.
Are you trying to retract your marriage?
It's too late. I've already changed all the names on my credit cards. And I have a
That's
lot of
hard.
credit cards.
Okay. I don't know. Father of the Bride.
Cute movie.
Oh my God, it's a great movie. His relationship with his daughter. I mean,
Okay, so I'm going to intervene here. The original one is Vincent Minnelli. Okay.
well, yeah.
Elizabeth Taylor. Okay.
Okay, Vincent Minnelli
Spencer
wasn't in it.
Tracy. Okay.
What is the AKA
Absolutely
mean?
classic. I'm just like making my points. Like that's all I have
Oh, so that's
to
like
say.
the period
Okay.
that you don't
I
need
get the
anything
Vincent
else.
Minnelli.
It's like periods.
I get the period thing and all. Okay, but I am a sucker for a Nancy Meyers movie.
Okay, I respect it.
This is a Nancy
Yeah.
Meyers movie, and I love almost every Nancy Meyers. I mean,
I like
they are.
those
If
too.
you ask me my favorite movies, they're probably gonna all fall into Nancy Meyers
Yeah.
movies.
I'm not
So-
going to dispute this because I didn't even put the original one on my
I mean,
list.
come on, Franck. He's
Franck.
hilarious. Come
Okay.
on.
Yeah, he's funny.
I mean, what a character, but I don't know.
True.
But Steve Martin in it. He's
Yeah.
like the dad you always wanted to have. You know, I mean, his relationship with his daughter is
like
so
an
good.
I like
I
my
want-
dad. My dad is the dad I've always wanted to have.
That's
I'm
so
not
sweet.
sitting here like Steve Martin should be my dad. I'm more like Hubba
I feel
Hubba.
like Steve Martin should be my uncle.
An uncle?
He kind of looks a little bit like Nick.
Not really. Just
They
because
both
he has
have white
gray hair.
They
Okay,
both have white
There
hair.
are a lot of actors that remind me of Nick, but I wouldn't say Steve Martin.
Nick
He
is
doesn't
our
remind
uncle.
me of Nick.
okay.
I'm just saying he could be the Nick.
Wow.
Not really.
Okay, so what are we feeling about Monsters? I'm still on Monsters.
About Father of the Bride?
Father of the Bride.
I don't know. I haven't seen it in
can't
so
even
long.
Rank it.
I'll
She's-
give it a solid 5 out of 10 because I don't remember the movie.
I'm giving
sorry.
it a 7 as a wedding movie and 10 as a movie because I really do love it. Like I love that movie.
I love
I
that
just
movie.
watched it.
In the second one, they did
you
a
just
sequel,
watched
and it
everything,
was
Carly.
equally as good.
I did. I just watched that like 6
I
months
feel
ago.
The
like
sequel was
every
equally as
movie.
good.
You watch so many movies that you've just watched everything.
I would count something that I watched a year ago as
so-
like just watching.
Oh, no, I
Carly,
agree.
question for you. Why did they call it Father of the Bride 2 instead of Father's Little Dividends or something? Isn't that what the second one was called?
So the second one is Father's Little Dividend, and I don't like that one at all. Like
I don't
it's
either.
Elizabeth
But
Taylor,
the-
Spencer
but the
Tracy. It's
Father
not
of the
good.
Bride 2 is really good.
Well, it is.
Equally as good.
It's weird that Diane Keaton is pregnant because I think she's pretty old at that point.
well, yeah, but she was playing someone that was 40. I mean, which
Nah,
is
she did not look
still-
40. She looked like an old lady.
I have not seen this movie.
It's not
Okay,
honestly.
we're watching a double feature tonight.
No, can we not? I like don't like that movie. I don't want to watch the second.
You don't
one.
like the second one?
Not
When
re-
they
I mean,
have
I
babies?
do. I just don't want to. I don't need to see it for like the next decade. Like, can I rewatch it
I
later?
feel like just watched means that you watched it recently enough that you don't want to watch it again. It doesn't have to be in the past.
That's
6
not true.
months. I feel like I just like it means I've just watched it. It means I don't want to watch it again.
I just saw
Alright.
Guardians twice, and I would see
Okay.
it again right
I
now.
just watched Mother.
I need to
Just don't
never
wanna
see that
watch it
again
again.
for the rest of my life.
You watched Mother?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
She means
God.
it in a
Making
way
my
like
point.
I don't need to ever
that's
see
like
it
my
again.
number one worst movie ever I've seen.
No, I agree 100%.
Okay, Carla, you said you still had some on your list. I have some honorable mentions I could throw
I
out
do.
there if we need to.
I
but-
have 2 on my list still. I have High Society with
Emmy is not going to be able to talk about
High
I
Society.
don't know what that
Grace
movie
Kelly,
is.
Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra. I'm not gonna get into it because Emmy hasn't seen it. I don't want to talk about a movie that you've haven't seen. It's really cute, great fashion.
so
It's
cute.
Grace Kelly's
Grace
last
Kelly,
movie. She was
please.
engaged to the Prince of Monaco. Her engagement ring that she wore in the movie was her actual
Oh, was
engagement
it?
ring from the Prince of Monaco.
Oh, that's so cool.
I know,
that,
very cute.
I loved her wedding dress.
Her and Frank Sinatra have phenomenal chemistry. She does not have any chemistry with Bing Crosby
Yeah, no
or the other
I
guy
agree.
that's supposed to play the guy she's
George,
supposed to marry.
I agree.
Fashion's amazing. It's really funny. We'll leave it at that because you haven't seen it, so I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
'cause-
the fashion is amazing in it, though. Her
Okay.
wedding dress,
And then
you
I
would
have.
have looked great in that wedding dress.
I know I could not.
You
Emmy can wear that.
could. No, you couldn't.
I don't
Either
know
one
what
of
it
you.
looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna just do
Pull
my
up the
last
picture.
one really quickly. Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement.
I straight don't remember it.
You don't remember.
I
I'm
just-
sorry. I'm disappointing you guys.
I just watched it. It's so cute.
It is cute. Come
Yeah.
on, Chris Pine. That's really his.
That was his
breakout
first
movie.
theatrical movie.
Was it?
Yeah, and then I just think him and Anne Hathaway have.
What's a not
He only got
theatrical
better with
movie?
age,
So
though.
like TV.
Oh.
He'd been in TV.
He gets better with age.
He looks kind of silly in it. He's not
Yeah,
super
he looked
handsome.
a little silly, but
He
man,
plays charming very well.
He's extremely
oh,
charming in that
he
movie.
is
Yeah.
charming. I agree.
Oh yeah.
That is a cute movie.
Honestly,
Consider me charmed.
I don't know how you could put
He could
Princess
charm a chair.
Diaries 2 next to Bridesmaid, though.
it's
I
not.
mean, come on, these are
it's
like
at the
we
bottom.
Are like, we are one end of one scale to one
This
of the
is an
other.
honorable mention.
Raunchy
It's an
on one
honorable
side
mention.
versus like wholesome on the other
You know,
side.
we're just showing our versatility
this.
right now.
This is range, Carly.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's.
I tell you.
I just.
Girl has range.
I want to call out one part in this movie that is so funny.
Okay.
So, do you remember the scene where she finds out she has to get married soon or she can't have the throne? So they're going through a slideshow of princes. They go
Yeah.
to
Stop at
Prince.
Prince,
They stop at Prince William, and she's like, "Yes, yes." She's literally, I accept. Then she's like, actually, he doesn't qualify because he's in line for his own throne, but I put him in here just because we like to
you
look,
wanna
at him.
him.
It's so funny, but her reaction, yes, I accept.
Aw,
So
that's so
funny.
cute.
Oh my God, I died when I saw that. I was gonna run and get you to show it to you when you were gone. Not you, Emmy. I'm pointing at my mother.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Yeah.
She's my mom,
Okay, moving
too.
on. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Okay, Mom, what are your
I only
honorable
have
mentions?
one left as an honorable mention, and you guys may not agree with this. I'm not even sure if it really has to do with the whole wedding or not. But I do love Crazy Rich Asians.
I love Crazy Rich
But I don't
Asians.
know if it's a
Okay.
wedding movie.
It is a
Crazy
wedding movie.
Rich Asians, I wouldn't consider it in the wedding category because they're not getting married.
They
It's
do get
really-
married.
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
they're going to a wedding.
But it's about them.
Did you hear my burp?
It's more about like them and the relationship with the rich family, and it's just the event that brought them together as a
wanting to get
wedding.
engaged and all that stuff. But
But I love
But,
Crazy
okay.
Rich Asians. It's
I
such a
just
good
had to
movie.
throw it out there just because I do. It's one that got better the more I see it. Some movies, the first time I see them, I'm like, eh. And then the more I watch it, it gets better. And every time I watch it, it gets better.
I love Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, I think it's a
You
fantastic.
loved it from day one.
Yeah, I love that movie, but I'm not putting it on the list.
Yeah,
think-
it was only an hour.
Honestly, you should be just
Yeah.
completely disqualified in all of your
So-
opinions because
Just
I'm
because
just
of this.
kidding.
I think.
Hey, I have been married. What is it? 30 years this year?
Yeah.
Okay, I qualify way more than you people do.
I've been married for 2 whole months. Thank you very much.
Okay, wait. So are we
Okay, you're
saying
unmarried.
are we saying that everybody is disqualified, but
Yep.
only qualified if you're married?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're
But I'm
stupid.
like-
I'm glad we cleared that up.
You should leave.
Okay. Is there any other movies can you think of
I can't think of anything
Bride
off the top of my
movies?
head, honestly.
that we did not?
No, I mean there's
I feel
a
like
million.
we touched on the most important ones.
Yeah,
We covered it pretty well.
the
Yeah.
main ones. Runaway Bride is cute.
Bride is cute, but it's never really hit it out of the park.
So do we want to all agree
But
that
she and Richard Gere do have great chemistry.
they have insane
Always. They should always do
chemistry.
movies
They
together.
should keep. They don't. He's too old now to pull that off. But what was I gonna say? I think we need to all agree that the best wedding movie of all time. Can we all agree on that?
Well, what do you want to say it is?
There's
Bridesmaids?
no
Okay,
way.
let's
I'll
let the
say
bride say.
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was kind of thinking wedding date, but I would say bridesmaids.
I think we would say Wedding Date, but Wedding Date, it was so small budget. I don't know if that many people have seen Wedding Date.
Let's say
I feel like
bridesmaids.
it's a classic.
I want to say bridesmaids.
You just want to agree with me?
What does Emmy say?
It's my bridal week.
I would say
I would
no.
say
I would
bridesmaids.
honestly,
I already said
genuinely,
that.
I would say bridesmaids. It's funny. It's cute. The fashion isn't really like anything, but that's fine.
I don't care though. It's not about the fashion.
Did you know John Hamm was Ellie Kemper's high school drama teacher?
Who is Ellie?
She's one of the
what?
bridesmaids.
Oh, which one?
She's the redhead, the like goody
Becca?
goody.
Oh, okay.
How do you remember her name?
Because I was reading that fun fact.
Yeah, I thought that was so fun. Love John Hamm. He's very handsome.
Yeah,
in
very
that.
hammy.
He's extra hammy. I'm gonna start referring to hot people as hammy.
Carly does love ham.
Look at that
He is-
slice
I
of
love
ham.
me some ham.
Carly loves ham.
Putting ham in my omelet yesterday.
Okay, I don't know where that went.
That
but-
went way
That
off
doesn't
course.
make like
That
any.
doesn't make any
That
sense.
doesn't mean
Way
anything.
off. I don't know. But yes.
That doesn't sound. That doesn't mean what it sounded like. I did put ham in an omelet the other day,
But like real ham.
but like real ham.
Okay, everybody. I think we did a great job surveying the wedding movies, and I want to say thank you to my girlies for doing a podcast episode with me.
Your mom. and
Was it what you
sister.
thought it would be?
What?
I guess so.
A
But I don't
podcast?
know what I thought it would
I'm
be.
just sitting here staring at your laptop with all these little things. And I'm trying to see how long we've been talking, but there's so many numbers that
Oh, it's right there. It's like it's at an hour.
If I look up, like, just best wedding movies, Cosmopolitan pulls up number one is Bridesmaid.
Well, you can't trust them.
yeah. No, I would. Cosmopolitan is
Wedding
very
Planner.
reputable.
Oh my God, we didn't talk about Wedding Planner.
I love
Pass.
the wedding planner.
Sex in the City. Carly got a little credibility now.
Told you. Bingo, stop.
Palm Springs. No, I'm moving on.
No, I don't
See,
like Palm
I read
We're
this list and it
getting out
is.
of here
I
now.
would get out of that list because after
best-
that point, it's
My
not
best
good.
friend's wedding. We didn't talk about that one. Cameron Diaz.
I don't know. It's
come on.
okay.
I do love my
That's
best
so
friend's
cute.
wedding.
Crazy Rich Asians is on here. It's on the list. Ready or not, please.
Okay, I think it's time
Wedding
to sum it
singer?
up, everybody.
Okay. Carly's husband Landon would say the wedding singer.
I hate the wedding
I don't
singer.
like the wedding
I hate
singer.
the
It's
wedding
not
Okay. All right. So next week on the podcast, Carly and I are going to be talking about The Little Mermaid.
Some more
because
girly
the new
shit.
one. I've been dying for this movie to come out.
I'm so
when I first saw
excited.
the ad, I was so
That
excited.
must be why I'm kicked out of this because
Mom
I'm not
was
really
not
excited.
invited.
You're not kicked out of it. You can do it if you want, but I don't think you would want to talk about it.
I'm just not that into all these live action things. I want to know where the cute princess animation movies are. Where
Yeah.
did they all go?
They are
I
doing
agree.
them.
No, they're not. Like,
Well,
give
they
me
did-
like an Indian princess. Give me. I don't know, like new stuff. I need new stuff. We could do all the ethnicities.
Well, Moana was great.
Moana was great.
know.
Oh my God,
I love
Encanto
Moana.
was amazing.
See, that was a new one. See, they're still doing
Oh wait,
them.
I'm super pumped for this movie. I mean, I'm obsessed with. I think her
I don't
name's
know.
Haley Bailey.
Haley Berry.
Haley Berry.
Halle
No,
Bailey.
it's not Holly Berry.
Oh,
It's
this is something. Oh, I thought you were just talking names.
the girl
I'm sorry.
playing the new
I don't know what her
mermaid.
name
It sounds like Halle Berry, but it's not.
I'm
Oh,
so
interesting.
obsessed
I had
with
no
her.
idea 'cause
She
I'm
looks
not
like
paying
I think it's
attention to
Halle
this movie.
Bailey. I can't remember.
she looks like a
I don't know.
cartoon character. I think she's literally perfect. Also,
She is
she's-
gorgeous. She's a
her
great singer too.
voice is stunning. I'm pumped. I think it's gonna be really good.
All right, all right. Well, I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.